Bonjour, salut! We're looking again at what tool to use when, part 3. This is the third of the useful tools you can use when you are writing in French. Again, there are many tools. These are only 3 of them, but we're learning how to use each one. Google Translate, just a reminder, use it sparingly. It's got some uses, but don't overuse it because it's not the best tool necessarily. Word reference, great dictionary. You need a dictionary, you need to know the right word. Look at word reference. Today we're going to focus though on Bon Patron. Bon Patron is your grammar checker. So this is when you've got your thing written, you want to double check it. You can look at it yourself, you can show it to a friend, but you can also show it to Bon Patron. And I'll show you how that might work. So for Bon Patron, you've got a couple choices. One of them you can just type whatever you want to say in here, or you could also paste. But let's just show how the typing might work. Let's say I want to write a word like bibliotech. Bibliotech. Let's check that. I could just write a word. Oh, bibliotech. It's popping up like this. Notice this is a spelling. We need to modify something. And if I hover over it, oops, I've forgotten a letter and an accent in there. So that's correcting me there. If I wanted to say something like, je suis, whoops, my computer not cooperating. Je suis allé à bibliothèque. Let's just try something like that and see what's going to happen. Oh, je suis allé à bibliothèque. So again, if you notice here the slight shading, aller, it's telling me that I need to change this to make it agree. Now, to make it in the past participle. Big words, but if you think about it, you've seen this on our familiar phrases or our on the weekend. Je suis allé. It needs to be spelled a bit differently. And this lets you know you need to check something there. This could be, if it doesn't actually give you the answer, you could always ask a friend in the class who you know understands this stuff and say, what am I missing there? It tells me there's a problem. Bibliothèque, still the spelling problem there. So that's one way you can use it, is just type something in and check. Another thing you can do, and this is probably how I use it more often, is to actually have a document. This is oftentimes, say if I'm typing your letters on the weekend, I will type a document, then I will copy the whole thing, and go back to Bon Patron, and in here I will then paste the whole thing. So I have my whole letter pasted there now, and again check the text. And again it pops up with, if there's no problem, nothing will appear. Aujourd'hui, ooh, I got that one right too. J'ai mangé. So you probably need to use the past participle. If I'm scanning over this one here, and again, this is what you have seen this before. The manger with the E accent aigu at the end, I'm missing that accent. That's the problem there. De pizza pour ma dîner. Apostrophe probably required after the ah. So this, I don't think they're quite right there, because it's telling me that there is a problem. I don't think that's the problem that I anticipated. I think it should have been mon dîner. So there you go. There is a problem there. It's not quite that one. And again, this could be an instance where it points things out that you need to worry about. So this could be a point where if you don't understand what it's saying, or you're not quite sure where it's going with it, you can ask a friend, you can ask Madame, but it kind of points you in the right direction. So it's a good tool to let you know what's what. Sometimes it wants you to modify, sometimes it tells you to check, sometimes it's just a suggestion. It thinks that there might be something wrong. Again, it doesn't replace the teacher, but it's a really good helper, and there's a lot of other things that you can explore and use in this particular website. So Bon Patron, great little helper, not the answer to everything, but it is a good thing to help you work a little bit more independently. So don't forget Bon Patron. Again, reminding you there are lots of tools. Choose wisely. Which tool do you want for the job?